Dollywood. That's like Dolly Parton's theme park in Alabama. Or
Dolly Parton is a
Tennessee
theme park?
Yeah, called Dollywood. Is Dolly Parton, man, that name sounds so fun. Like, I feel like I know who it is. But
Remember, like, Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
She was in there as, like, her aunt or whatever.
Yeah, okay. I do know who yeah. Post Malone, yeah, he's a vibe. Good old Posty. Sir, yeah. No, sir. Cheryl, I hate to say it, but probably Tampa Bay, to be honest with you. Jolene? Okay, yeah, I know that song. That actually came up on the radio the other day. No, Denise, I know, I just was trying to get a mental picture in my head of what she looked like. But I remember who it is now. I remember. Dollywood is near me. Ooh. Avalanche, baby. East Tennessee. Interesting. Was Crystal Beach amusement park before your time? It was. Yes. Was it demoed before we were even born?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely before our time. Didn't get to experience it, only the stories and pictures.
Like, I'm pretty sure it closed before the 90s.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Interesting. It was a blast.
What was it? I think the pogo stick was invented in Crystal Beach too.
The pogo stick was invented in Crystal Beach?
The pogo stick.
Dude, the one guy...
Like the hot dog thing.
Kraft? Kraft,
yeah.
like that guy's from Stevensville.
Yeah.
Or that area.
Yeah. Their family still owns a house on Snake Road.
Really?
Or that it was one of the houses they owned. I don't know if they still own it, but I know someone in the family owned it for the longest time.
Interesting.
Loganberry?
Oh.
I don't think it's that popular though, like that many other places, to be honest.
No, I don't think so either. It's so good though, Loganberry. Fuck. Good morning.
It used to be better, and then they changed it.
Yeah.
Because somebody bought it. I don't know who, but somebody bought it.
See, I never understand, it's if you buy something that's already, working, why are you changing it?
Well, that's what happened with Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons. Because McDonald's coffee now is the old Tim Hortons coffee.
Yeah, because Tim Hortons sold to RBI, which owns, Burger King. And I'm pretty sure they're a Brazilian. I don't.
Isn't it an American company?
Well, it's Restaurant Brand International.
McDonald's does have some good coffee. Wait, Tim Hortons uses frozen donuts now? I thought they made them fresh. That's...
Oh, so 3G Restaurant Brands is an affiliate of the Brazilian investment company 3G Capital, that owns a 32% stake in RBI.
Oh.
So...
Okay.
I guess national. But that's when they went downhill.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god.
Like Tim Hortons food's actually gross.
Dude, they fucked up when they stopped focusing on like donuts and coffee and shit. As soon as they started adding all of these different things to their menu,
Yeah.
it just tanked.
Like their bagels actually used to be good.
Yeah.
Now you still eat it, but
It's not the same. It's not the same at all.
tastes like rubber.
Yeah. I agree. I haven't been to Tim Hortons in a while. It's been a minute. The last time I was there, it was only for a frozen lemonade on a really hot day, and that was it. We do not have Panera in Canada, no. Krispy Kreme, they do have good donuts, yeah. There's this place in the Falls, actually, that's really good. Anybody that's local will know what I'm talking about. But they have...
McDonald's coffee in Canada is supplied by Mother Parkers, who used to supply Tim Hortons until Tim Hortons built their own roasting company.
And now they supply McDonald's?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, I forget the name of the place, but they're like known for like their wonton soup and donuts.
Country Fresh.
Country Fresh, yeah. Down on Stanley in Niagara Falls, exquisite.
Well, they're like, dude, people come from everywhere to go try it.
Yeah.
Like, I saw a food blogger from LA do a thing there.
Dude, it's actually nuts, man. And like, they're a cash-only business, so it's like, they're raking in the dough, okay?
I never understood how that works.
I don't know either. Like, strictly only cash. They must not... They're making it hand over fist, for sure.
Yeah.
And they're
but,
only
like,
declaring a certain amount.
Yeah, but they must be watched like motherfuckers by the CRA. I don't know. I actually have no idea.
Because it's like there's, especially now that they have so much hype around there, like everybody goes there, man.
Yeah.
Everybody goes there.
It's good, man.
It is good.
I actually haven't had their wonton soup before. I've just had a donut.
I've only had their donuts too. But everybody I know loves it. Like, man, my mom and sister will go out of their way just to go to that place for wonton soup if they're craving it.
And it's such a weird combination.
Oh, it's
wonton soup.
Yeah.
And donuts.
Dude, the last time I was there, it was to pick up donuts for my mom and my sister. And I was just like, I paid with the 20, it was like $9, whatever. I left her like a $10 tip. Dude, like, she was like gonna cry, and I was like, wow. I was like, just keep it, like, it's good. And it was like,
just
she's
child.
Dude, yeah, you know, like, low-key. Angel, you know? Angel. But they were like, I don't know, man. It's a unique place. It's a unique place. Not wonton, get half and half with sriracha. Damn. Lori, interesting.
What is it?
She said not wonton, get like the half and half, but with like sriracha.
What's half?
I don't know. Yeah, Lori, what's half and half? Half wonton, half their other one. She doesn't know what it's just like they're two soups combined. Interesting, yeah. What even is like a wonton? Is it like
it's like those it's almost like a cracker thing.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what sushi, those like crab and cheese wontons?
Yo.
That pastry, that's what a wonton is, but in the soup they're kind of like, they look like a Frito almost.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's a dumpling. A dumpling. It's like a noodle with stuffing. I gotcha. I gotcha. It's like a ravioli in the soup. Gonna have to try it. It does, it looks good and it smells good. I just have never tried it before. You know? Alicia, I can't do it, I'm sorry. Now I want wontons. Got a wonton craving coming on, eh?
What?
Lori, I know, it's a crime. I know. What's your opinion on sleeping with socks? You shouldn't do it. I don't know. If you do, I don't trust you. It's like, why are your feet that cold? You know, just keep them under the covers. I don't know. I'm not about it, you know? I'm not about it. Okay, now I got a question for you, okay? When brushing your teeth, do you put your toothbrush under the water before you put the toothpaste on or after you put the toothpaste on? Okay? Which one? Before, after, before, both? Interesting. Before and after. I do water first too, yeah. I'm also a water first kind of guy. Couldn't even fake a smile. I do before, daughters do after. Interesting, okay, interesting. Both? Interesting. No warm water? No. No, not warm water. You can't do. Tooth powder. I've never heard of tooth powder before. Interesting. J-Hab, is that like a little life hack there? Where they learned that, I don't know, because hubby is before too. They just wanted to be different, you know? They wanted to be different from the rest of the family. They're like, you know what? We're doing our own thing. So I'm whisking my way on you. I bought charcoal toothpaste by mistake. What a mess. Didn't you? You had that in Arizona, didn't you?
What?
Charcoal toothpaste?
Yeah.
You didn't notice any difference? Or
No. It was actually just
black.
like annoying.
Yeah.
Because there would still like be kind of the
Like black residue?
like just on my teeth after a while, and it was just like, this is weird.
Ew. Ew. Makes a mess in the sink, yeah. I can imagine that. I can imagine. Rembrandt is the best. Amber, oh, you know, not much, not much. Love charcoal. Dentist noticed a difference. Interesting, Amanda. Interesting. I've heard very mixed reviews off the charcoal. I turn the water cold at the end of my shower. Wow. 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 I feel like you're the kind of guy that would take cold showers.
Dude, I only take cold showers.
Yeah, not surprised.
That's why I'm only in the shower for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, true.
Not because I'm not content with my thoughts. Like, that was actually the most insane thing ever. Just at the Crystal Ball Cafe, a lady tells me that.
You must not be content with your thoughts. No, you know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, dude, I literally was like, yeah, you're probably right. Because I'm like, I'm not getting into this.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't know, man. Like, warm showers, you just can't. It feels, I feel so dry and shit.
Oh, I love it.
And like, inflate. I don't even know. I don't know what it is.
I can't do like hot showers, but like a nice like warm shower. That's why I'm in there for so long, because it just feels
Dude, you
so
were in there
good.
for like 15 minutes today.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, okay, let's go, dude.
I can just stand there and just fucking, and then you get lost in your thoughts, because I guess I am content with my thoughts, you know.
I'm like, yeah, makes one of us, I guess.
And I'm just like, fuck. You just lose track of time. When I come out, my skin is red. Holy shit. That's real hot then. Real hot.
Like burn, like dude. No. My mom, I remember my mom would tell me she used to take like stupid hot, like put the water
Like it'd be
temperature like steaming.
Oh. Dude, that feels like lava. Like you're just sitting under lava. It's just pelting you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Christine, that too, you know? That too. I haven't taken a bath in a long time. It's been a long time. Not a big bath guy. There's just something about baths that just like kind of like put me off, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's so like you're just sitting in that water. I don't know.
The grossest thing, like when you were growing up, I don't know if it was ever the same for you. My parents would like run a bath, right? And then my sister would go in first, and then I would go in.
Oh.
Like, and it would just be like.
I don't think so, because I think I caught it at the I wasn't taking baths anymore by the time
My sisters and I were so close in age.
Yeah, at an 8-year age. No, actually that's not true. With Autumn it probably happened.
Yeah. And I just remember it being gross, bro.
Yeah. Human soup. I mean, if you like baths, you like baths. You do you. I'm just not a big bath guy, you know?
Really? Yeah, no.
No.
And it's because they're so small. I'm sure if like those massive ones are probably sick.
Like the jacuzzis.
Yeah.
Jacuzzi tubs. That would be, yeah.
But
I don't even think we'd fucking fit in a normal bathtub anymore. It just wouldn't even be comfortable. Even if you wanted to. She don't like the way I dance. I said, you don't have to join. And she said she'd take a chance.
yeah, no, it's fun.
Hi, where you at? We're in Vancouver. Hello.
And Van City.
Van City, baby. With a bath buddy. Oh, really, eh?
Throw the baby out with the bathwater.
What did you just say?
Throw the baby out with bathwater. Have you ever heard that saying?
No.
Because in like medieval times, when they would do that, and the water would be so gross that like the baby would get like infected and shit, and they would throw the baby out with the bathwater.
What?
I don't know if that actually ever happened. I'm gonna look it up.
Dude, what the fuck? I've never heard that before.
Throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Melissa, what's up? Yeah, Rana, geez, took you long enough. Come on. No excuses. No excuses. Oh, Gretchen saying it's don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't throw the baby out.
No, but do you remember learning medieval times in school?
Honestly, not.
In grade,
I know we did, but I don't
literally remember
that.
Don't throw the baby out the bathroom. I literally remember being told that it was because like babies would get infected. I don't some shit like that. Because I remember like the king or the husband or something would go for it, and it would go down the line, and then like elders and yada yada yada, and all the way to the baby, and like.
Interesting.
Someone needs to fact check that.
Somebody fact check. No, Rana, you can't. I'm the only one allowed to charge, okay? Means taking the good with the bad. Did you find it?
So yeah, like the one thing a lot of the times the condition was in medieval times people would be infected and those infections would carry over and eventually kill the baby. Also refers to the bathing practices when people shared bathwater and only bathed occasionally. By the time the baby was bathed, the water was so dirty the baby was in danger of being thrown out unseen.
What?
I wonder what it was like to really live in a medieval time.
I feel like it was probably like the worst time ever to like live.
Really? Yeah.
And like
Unless you were like the 0.5% of people who
like royalty or something. Like I feel like the medieval times is just like gruesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's when it's like if you were like convicted of like a crime, you get put in that like board or whatever, and like the big fucking sheet of metal would come down and cut your head off. Or you'd get publicly hung and like...
Yeah, I'll pass.
No thanks. I'm good. That was probably pretty bad. You know what's one thing? And like, I don't know, man. But like, I feel like before, like, I feel like we're missing a piece of like the timeline. You know?
What do you mean?
Like, just think of like the pyramids, for example.
Okay.
Like, they're so precisely built. Like, so precisely built. And like, they're not just like small things. Like, they consist of like millions of stones, right? And some of those stones came from like miles, if not hundreds of miles away.
Mm-hmm.
And they, on average, weigh from 2 to 3 tons apiece.
Right. So you're saying.
But it's like, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like that there's a piece of time that we are just missing where like humans were actually way more advanced than what like has been known.
Interesting.
And like was just, all evidence ended up like, was wiped out somehow.
Interesting.
And we're just, because like, dude, like when you look at like the facts of like the pyramids,
I've never
like,
heard
dude,
that take before. That's cool.
like I forget what the dimensions of the pyramid is the exact same as like the coordinates of like, or the circumference of the earth or something like that. And like I forget the exact facts of it, man, but it's actually like, it's fucked. Like it's actually fucked. It makes you think. You're like, interesting.
That's like. Have you ever talked? Do you believe in aliens?
Do I believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Yes, but not like like what you always see on like TV.
Right.
Because like I think it's just naive to think that it's like there's not something else out there. Like there's no way.
Right.
There's just no way.
Yeah.
And one thing that blows my mind too is how they're always like, oh, the universe is constantly expanding. What the fuck is it expanding into? Like, what's outside of the universe that it's now taking up its space? Like, what? How?
Mm-hmm.
It has to, if it's expanding, it's got to expand into something. Or take up the space of something else.
Do you think they're, like, on Earth?
Do I think aliens are on Earth?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. But I think even if they were, we would have no idea.
No.
You know, I don't know. I just feel like, especially nowadays, like maybe in like the earlier times, yeah, it was 100% possible. But with like all the technology now, like I feel like it'd be nearly impossible to stay off the radar for something that big. Katie, that's what I'm saying.
I remember reading this article the one time, because when I was going down the rabbit hole of all that, like, it was like time travel and stuff, and there was a guy who was arrested by the FBI. Was that a knock on our door?
No, that was above us.
But, yeah, and he, like, within 2 weeks, it was something insane. Like, he turned, like, $1,000 into, like, 350 million. Like, some shit like that.
Dude.
And then he got arrested by the FBI. His name was Andrew something. I can't remember. Andrew Carlson? Carlson, I believe. And he got arrested by the FBI, and then, like, it was nuts. Because they were talking, like, somebody, like, a spokesperson from the SEC was like, either this guy's, like, a lunatic, or he's just a pathological liar. And it was, like, I don't know, it was crazy.
Man, you know, it's like another thing that's like crazy to think about, like these stories come out and like and whatnot, and it's like things to do with kids, like recalling like
but
their
like,
previous
this guy
life.
disappeared when he got bailed out of court.
That's fucked. That's fucking freaky. That like
by
that's
like
like
some like an
mysterious.
unidentified person put up like $1 million bail on him or something like that. I can't remember the exact number. And then he like disappeared.
See, that's the stuff that just makes you like, it's just so intriguing. Like, have you heard of those stories of like the kids like talking about like their previous life? Like, man, this one kid straight up, as soon as he learned how to talk, started telling his mom that it was her, like he was her dead brother that obviously couldn't be with her anymore, and so like now he's here. And like this kid just learned how to talk and had no prior knowledge to his mom having a brother or anything.
Wow.
And she was like, what the fuck? But just like creepy shit like that, man, like it's ugh! It gives you the goosies. Gives you the goosies. You're like, what's going on here?
Makes you think though.
It does. Like it's like, and like I always just keep an open mind, like anything's possible. Like nobody knows what it's like to actually die. Cause you know, like you can't recall it. So it's like, I don't know. Gian, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I don't know, but something's weird.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. This is a lot for a Wednesday, isn't it? It is. Rebel girl, it's great. It's great. Life is weird. Life is weird. Like, it's fucked.
Yeah.
It's fucked. And like back to like the alien thing, it's because of like all of like the crazy people coming out and like just like saying fake shit, and it's obviously fake and whatnot. It just ruins like things.
It
that's,
dismisses like
the
actual,
people who might have actual
yeah.
like. Because now it's like you just hear that and somebody's like, this guy's like out of his mind, like he's out to lunch. But really, it's like you very well damn could have seen that, but all of the crazies have like, you know, ruined it. But it is what it is. I honestly, I don't believe in Bigfoot, no. I think that's just a big hoax. I think it's a big hoax. But that's just my personal opinion.
Did you ever watch that Netflix thing on Bob Lazar?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, dude, you have to get there.
But when it comes to things like things that come out of like the sea and whatnot, I'm not saying it's not real, but I'm saying like it's totally possible because we only have explored a very small percentage of the sea, and it's like there are parts of the sea that you just straight up can't even explore. Like it's like the pressure down there is just way too strong, at least as far as I know. And it's like, you know, like you don't know what could be down there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have no fucking clue. What's the Bob Lazar thing?
He was a guy who, he was like in the late 80s. Yeah, I believe it was in the late 80s, not ladies. And he like claimed to have like, he was working on like studying like a quote unquote like alien craft that they had found, and he was like, they were trying to like reverse engineer it to find out how it was built. And like he would, I don't know, something, it's some of his stuff like claims are like kind of wild, but he worked in Area 51. I think he worked, it may have been like NASA or something first and then got into that. And the way he talked about it was just crazy, and like he would have to like study human affairs with like extraterrestrial involvement, and he was like briefing all these documents for like the government over like this, like from human affairs of like, dude, like 10,000 years of like shit.
And like I do like, because like, do you remember like when COVID kind of first came out, and then the states kind of started coming out with like all this, like they had to disclose all this information, whatever. Yeah. And then the Pentagon straight up came out and said, I'm pretty sure it was the Pentagon, and they were like, yeah, no, we do have like remains of an aircraft that is not from this earth and this and that. And I'm just like, what? What does that mean?
Yeah.
Like what does that mean?
But yeah, no, this guy was like pretty crazy. Because then he just sort of like whistle blew the whole operation.
Yeah.
And yeah, now he had like, he was on a ton of podcasts, has a book, Netflix documentary series, but I don't know, he was arrested for like a ton of weird shit.
That's the thing too, like if somebody in that position comes out and says something like that and like whistleblows, they do everything and anything and everything in their power to discredit that certain individual. And it's just like,
well,
I don't know, but like when you see like other like major military like generals and stuff coming out of the woodworks and saying, oh no, like
definitely provokes a discussion.
It does. And it's like, why would somebody with their reputation and their like go out and just start risking the thought of being considered crazy?
Not even that, I feel like at some point you kind of like end up like risking your life too.
Oh yeah.
Like Edward Snowden.
Oh,
he's the guy that I probably would, I like when I listen to him talk, I'm like, okay, this guy's a fairly intellectual individual.
Oh yeah.
Is competent enough. Was the whole, I mean, but the thing to me was kind of like, what he blew the whistle on was just sort of like obvious.
Yeah.
You know, like with technology, obviously the spying on people.
It was something already speculated. He just confirmed it.
Yeah, and I think it was, yes, exactly. Well, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to realize when you have so much technology, and if the government is like, they're going to like implement some type of surveillance because they want to be.
100%.
But then it's like, where do you draw the line of like data privacy? Yeah. And then like, now it's transformed into like corporations like Facebook and all these people who are like using data for
like financial gain and stuff.
Financial gain, or like manipulating their consumers.
Yeah.
I don't want to use the word manipulating. But like even with that, it's like I kind of think I'm like, okay, but if you look at Facebook or Instagram as a product, and they can tell what I'm viewing, how long I'm viewing it, and the type of things I'm viewing it, and then they tailor ads
and
based on what I'm doing.
See.
I would rather that be the case.
No, me too.
Then like,
I'd rather see a whole bunch of things relevant to what I'm already watching and stuff, rather than just random shit.
But then it's like, where is that line drawn? Like, when does it get too far?
I feel like it gets too far when it starts being outsourced to other companies and other things
like if Facebook was to sell the data of like I don't even know how many people are on Facebook. Like,
Yeah,
has a
billion users plus.
Billion users, and their data to like other companies.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, that's where like, or.
But like they kind of do that with ads already. Like say if I was like Tide, right?
Yeah.
Or actually not even that. Like let's say like a men's skincare company, and I wanted to run ads, and I needed to find out like how many active users engage with that type of stuff on the platform. I'd probably like.
But that's why you get that like option now on almost everything where it's like, oh, our website uses cookies, like, and then it pretty much gives you the. Do you allow the tracking of your
and everybody
cookies
just
and
hits
stuff?
accept.
And they hit accept, so it's like then they get access to all of your cookies, which every other website had, and now that you just granted them access to it so they can tap in.
The one I'd be really curious to actually go read the terms and conditions of is TikTok.
Yeah.
I'd be so curious to know what those terms.
Dude, there was a big class
are.
class action lawsuit, and like a bunch of users in the States got nothing big. Like obviously, like just like maybe $100 or something like that here and there, because they were caught with sharing people's datas with third parties. Like no. TikTok is questionable. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It is. Susan says, look up Ogo Pogo.
What is it?
Yes. Search that up. Ogo Pogo. Ogo Pogo.
Are people good with this discussion? Like I feel like we're.
Everybody seems kind of intrigued, yeah?
Oh, dude, I'm so
What?
tired of this lake monster stuff.
Oh.
When I went to so when I did like I'm not dismissing. Like I remember when I did this soccer camp in Scotland, we did the like Lake Ness Monster thing. And we were on a boat for like 4 hours, and they charged like $100 a head. And you obviously don't see it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, okay, this is like crazy. Mind you, I respect the capital move.
Yeah, you're like, I respect it. Lock this. Ogo Pogo. Oh, okay. My bad.
Okay, is a lake monster said to inhabit Okanagan Lake in BC? Should we go find it?
Go to the Okanagan Valley.
How far is that from here?
I don't know, a couple hours.
Some scholars have charted the entity's development from First Nations folklore and widespread water monster folklore and motifs.
Oh, okay, good point. This is the other thing, okay, back to like aliens and stuff. Look at like some of the drawings that are found in caves and like through ancient times that literally have like UFO-ish type of drawings in there. Like they didn't just fucking like at the top of their head start like, like there's some shit in those drawings where it makes you think, where you're like, okay, like I mean, they very well
I
could
can't
have,
remember what
but it's
that's
like
called. There's
the hieroglyphics.
Yeah, hieroglyphics, right? And there's
Something
people
like that.
who are like study it and like read it. And
Yeah.
they're the ones. Those are, I find, like to me, are probably the most insane people on the planet who spend years and years researching shit like that. Like unidentified concepts or civilization, just things. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about the it's like a tribal island or community that's based out of I can't remember. I'm gonna find it and then bring it up.
Okay. Hello. Goes. Easter Island. That's another weird. Yeah. Easter Island.
Oh yeah, North Sentinel Island in Indian Ocean.
North Sentinel Island.
Mm-hmm.
Stonehenge. Yeah, I know Stonehenge. Hello. Hello.
This morning I saw a video we were talking about it right before the podcast. That he's trying to give birth to apparently changed his head. Shot full of arrows. With one of the last uncontacted tribes.
Galapagos Islands. Aloha. Aloha. Rachel, I don't know, actually. Bimini Road? Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle is weird. It's interesting.
Or like Snake Island.
Was that just the island filled with snakes?
Yeah, but like how does that happen?
Yeah.
And why? Like why is there an island just infested with snakes?
Like, how did they get there? Yeah.
Like a random island in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah, no, that is fucking
Off the
weird.
coast of Brazil? Like, are you kidding me? Like, what's hiding there?
Yeah, right? Like, what do you have fucking... What's that other one, too?